All right, so welcome back to part 2 with us creating the mini Santa sack. So as you can see, I went ahead, printed off our image here, and then we have our Santa sack here. So right now our heat press is heating up so we can get ready to press the image onto the Santa sack. So before we completely press it or attach it, the Santa sack to the image, we're going to heat the Santa sack up on the heat press. That's just to make sure we get all the moisture out of it, but we're still waiting for the heat press to heat up. But you can find these mini Santa sacks on Amazon. This is where I got it from Amazon. I will put the link to the Santa sacks below. They're very inexpensive. I want to say I got 10 in the pack with these, so they're not too expensive, but I'll put the link down below. So for supplies, you just need your Santa sack, your sublimation image, and then you are going to need heat tape. You need the heat tape to adhere, to tape down the Santa sack to the image. But you can also use the adhesive spray. So sometimes I do use the adhesive spray as well. But today we are going to use the heat tape. So let's wait for the heat press to come. Not for it to come, but we'll sit and wait for the heat press to heat up. Then we'll come back. All right, so our heat press is ready to go. So we are going to just put this down on the heat press. Make sure our string is hanging off. Push it in just to get the moisture out for a few seconds. All right. We will press the other side for a few seconds to get the moisture out. Okay. So we got our moisture out of there. All right, so now let's go ahead and put our Santa sack over the image. So we want to make sure it's covering all the spots we needed to, which it is. And we are going to go ahead and put some tape down. Let's move this over a little bit. So as I said, for adhering the print to the blank, the blank is this Santa sack. You can use heat tape, which is what you see me doing, or you can also use adhesive spray. So either one you can use. I've used both before. Today we're just going to use the heat tape though. The adhesive spray, if you do not do it correctly, you are going to have stickiness everywhere. But that's always another option if you don't want to use heat tape. So let's go ahead and put it over on our heat press. Alright, so let's make sure our string is hanging over here. Flip it this way so our image on the paper is on top. We're gonna push it in and let it press. So we're gonna let that press for 60 seconds at 380 degrees. All right, so we have a few seconds left and we're going to take it off. All right, so let's go ahead and start removing our tape. Now, a good thing that we didn't use, not a good thing we didn't use, but something that you do want to use when managing the heat press is heat gloves. And that's so you don't burn yourself. I just didn't put any on today, but let's see. So there is our press. So all the ink is off. And here is our Santa sack. Isn't it cute? It came out beautiful. So we'll keep removing that tape. And there it is, our Santa sack. We got it separated. That's the back of it. That is the front. It came out so cute. And then you can put in there, you know, whatever kind of treats that you want to put in. You can put it inside the Santa sack. Let's grab a few things. So you may want to, let's see what we can put in. You can grab popcorn. So we're going to put some popcorn in there. A little hot chocolate. Rice Krispie treat. And then you can pull the strings here. And then there you are. You have it. So if you have any questions, be sure to ask. Let us know in the comments down below if you're going to create this beautiful Santa sack. And if you still, you know, are having a hard time with designing, you can always stop by our website. We do have this template available if you want to just go ahead and purchase the template just to practice with sublimation and you're not ready for designing. So we do have that option for you as well. So either way, we hope you create this beautiful Santa sack. Let us know if you do. We'll see you tomorrow.